Have you ever been woken up in the middle of the night because your calf suddenly tightened up like a rock? The pain is so sharp that you can hardly breathe, unable to move. I know that feeling because I've heard dozens of my patients describe it with the same look in their eyes. Tired, helpless, frustrated. Many people believe it's just a part of aging, that the older we get, the more our bodies betray us. But I want you to pause and imagine this. What if that pain isn't really fate, but instead a gentle reminder from your body? There's a simple secret that almost no one pays attention to: spinach. Not a pricey pill, not an expensive therapy, but a bunch of green leaves you can pick up at the local market. When you steam spinach for just a few minutes, add a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, you're not just preparing a dish, you're giving your body one of the most precious nutrients it needs: magnesium. After the age of 50, we lose magnesium faster than we replace it, and that deficiency is one of the hidden causes of those painful nighttime cramps. One of my patients, Marcel, 74, had been forced to wear compression socks for 10 years because of night cramps. He tried all kinds of medications, but the cramps kept coming back. Then, with just one small change, steamed spinach a few times a week, the cramps nearly disappeared within 3 weeks. He looked at me and said, "Doctor, I feel like I've got my 50-year-old body back." Science confirms this too. Magnesium from spinach, when prepared the right way, is absorbed almost twice as well as from synthetic supplements. And just 250 grams of properly cooked spinach, a few times a week, has been shown to improve sleep quality by nearly 80 minutes a night. Sometimes, healing doesn't come from the pharmacy. It comes from the kitchen. There's something else we often forget. After age 60, our ability to absorb nutrients declines. That's why so many supplements seem ineffective. But nature has given us a simple solution: almonds. Almonds contain a natural matrix of healthy fats, proteins, and minerals that make magnesium much easier for the body to absorb. And when you soak them overnight, those enzymes awaken, breaking down barriers and unlocking their full potential. Helen, one of my patients at 68, told me that she'd been waking up every night at 3 a.m. with calf cramps. We added just 30 grams of soaked almonds to her breakfast. After 3 weeks, she called me, her voice full of excitement. "Doctor, for the first time in years, I slept straight through the night." Almonds not only replenish magnesium, but also help rebalance the body's pH. You see, as we age, our blood becomes slightly more acidic, which accelerates magnesium loss through urine. Almonds break that cycle, bringing the body back into balance. So, the next time you reach for a snack, imagine that a small handful of almonds could be the key to calmer muscles and deeper sleep. Now here's the surprise: dark chocolate, something many of us feel guilty about enjoying, may in fact be a gift for your muscles and your sleep. Pure cacao has almost twice as much magnesium as almonds, and it comes paired with theobromine, a natural compound that improves circulation and boosts absorption. I remember Margaret, 72, who admitted shyly, "Doctor, I eat a piece of chocolate every afternoon, but I'm afraid it's bad for me." I smiled and told her, if it's true dark chocolate, 85% cacao or higher, it may actually be helping your muscles relax and your sleep improve. Within weeks of switching to high-quality dark chocolate, her cramps eased, and she began sleeping more peacefully. Researchers in Switzerland found that just 20 grams of 85% dark chocolate 3 times a week reduced nighttime cramps by 68% and naturally stimulated melatonin, the sleep hormone. So imagine this: every afternoon around 4 p.m., you let 2 squares of dark chocolate melt gently with a spoonful of coconut oil. As the aroma fills the room, you take a moment to slow down. That moment of, so you see, sometimes the simplest things hold the greatest power. A plate of steamed spinach with olive oil and lemon, a handful of soaked almonds, a square of rich dark chocolate in the afternoon. 3 everyday foods that can return to you peaceful sleep, calmer muscles, and freedom from pain. One of my patients once told me, "Doctor, for the first time in years, I feel free from the fear of cramps waking me in the night." And that's what this is all about: freedom. Because at 50, 60, or 70, life isn't just about adding more years. It's about adding more quality to those years, waking refreshed, sleeping through the night, living each day without the shadow of pain. So why not start tonight? Tomorrow, bring home a bunch of fresh spinach, a few almonds to soak, and a bar of quality dark chocolate. Let your body feel cared for, and you'll discover that aging doesn't have to mean surrendering to discomfort. Instead, it can be a new chapter, a chapter of strength, peace, and joy.